No, you are not immediately hit by the tree swing, if anyone actually dares to go on that. Personally, I've always found those, I don't know, that's too harsh, but I mean, I've never really encountered any of them IRL, even though I live in the middle of nowhere. It's like, turns out the peasants are still able to afford normal swing sets like those, where we don't necessarily have to put our swings up into the tree. So I've only, as a kid, I only ever was aware of them in like TV shows, and like, you know, obviously that's not really what you have IRL. Okay, it would have been nice if we could have actually imagined it's actually working and being able to play on this in multiplayer. Can we sit on this? No, this is depressing. I want a refund. No, we can at least imagine we're sitting on it. Okay, but this is pretty nice, I guess. And here we just need the fence. I hope no one dares to jump over it, but maybe we can make it 2 blocks high? But then it would have to be a nice see-through one and not like, you know, not to make it look like a prison, basically. Because that is not what this is supposed to be. I guess we could maybe put down another little bench here. If you wanna, I don't know, watch the kids working on the sand pitch, but yeah, if we okay. Really, those are our 2 only options. Okay. Here we go with this one, even though it's not exactly symmetrical. Ah, you're so funny! This one, I don't know, place it in like the very corner. Imagine someone lost their plushie. This is pretty nice. A few too many plants, but for that we have our little lawnmower tool. Honestly, I could also remove those that we replanted. And then we'll plant some stuff that isn't exactly poisonous. And, I don't know, looks nice. It's like, you know, not a danger to little children that might still decide to eat some plants. I mean, they're probably gonna eat the sand, so, you know, need to be prepared for everything. Oh, it's so sad to remove all of these. I don't like doing this. I want to remove that one just to make it look a little bit nicer, because it's like such a wall. And in this case, actually, we have our terraforming stuff. We take a singular spruce leaf, place that there, and suddenly we have prepared. Yes, we have repaired. But that looks a little bit weird then from up there, because then this is such a... We'll place that back. Okay. And then here we could actually place another little bush, so this is naturally blocked off and no one decides to jump into the graveyard all the way over there. We get the nice little grass. We'll definitely put some of this back, don't worry, but you know. First we empty everything out and then we can decorate later on. And that. Little mushrooms as well. I don't think we've ever broken any plant stuff with the bow before, so that's a new one. Take that, we'll take that. Over here we'll... Maybe we are not exactly going to start blocking everything off, because we do have the basketball hoops over there, so this could still be like a little dangerous hide-and-seek area, I guess. We have to see, maybe we'll block it off like this. I don't know just yet. Let's say we leave that there. We can remove it later if we decide to further extend the area a bit more. This is then just fountain grass, a little vanilla grass, and well, that. But especially the wild carrots can stay. I like those. Okay, but this is all cleaned up. That is wonderful. That goes back in there. And all the plant stuff gets thrown into here. And, well, we had a little bit of dirt from here, so that back as well. Some free pine wood, and what could we use for these blocks? Maybe bricks? Could we maybe chisel them to not look that bricky? Maybe we could just use oak planks. I think we'll use oak planks actually. Cabin mountain stuff, put those back. Maybe just the panels, since those have a somewhat clean look. Looks a bit weird, not gonna lie. Alternative, maybe the fancy crate. I actually like the look of that. Okay, we can't change it if our counter's blocks. Oops, not where I meant to place it. I meant to place it there, so then I can remove these two without having to get the hammer back out. Big brain. And we place those, and then put the fence here soon. Yeah, with that, we did a... Is this poisonous? Okay, this isn't poisonous. Good. We only have to add a little bit of a path all over this place. And we still have enough gravel, so that's good. Do that. So, you know, you have a little bench that is, you know, has the correct stuff underneath it. Maybe not gravel underneath the slide, because if someone falls off, especially because it doesn't have railings, you're not gonna land in little pebbles. Also, probably also the same thing for over there. So this just kind of ends here, I guess. To make it symmetrical, we can still do this. Yeah, I think this is the playground for now. Anything that is already showing that we did it wrong? These two. Yummy work. How can we do such a thing? Oh, actually, those two go in there instead. Yeah, with that, playground, version 1 is completed. Any plant life will be added in like the next few episodes, but I think this is pretty good. We didn't look at the school when it was dark. But you know, it's looking pretty good. It's going to get... we'll spend a lot of other time here later on, so actually... Do we have anything... We have bookshelves we can place here. That's good. That's actually really good. Can do that. And then have that go over there. Yeah, I have ideas. I do have ideas for them. What I really like about the bookcases with Decocraft is you can take books out of there. You can make it seem like someone just lent these books. So, you know, shelf was empty there compared to those ones. So having a mix of the two, I think, is going to be pretty nice. What are we going to work on now, though? Well, thanks for this, I guess. We didn't attempt to put the flower pot anywhere into the school either. We're really trying our best here today, I see. Looks nice. Had our torches here. I do like the tree itself, but like it's also so massive. But I like it. I wish just we could like put the vanilla flower pots on more things, but Yeah. Also, books again. I will try to farm some fiber. I said almost. Burn soon, so we can make a bunch of burlap. But that day is probably not the day. Still have editing to do, and you know, relaxing. I need to do math homework. I forgot about. I'm probably gonna be the only person who actually did it, because as of lately, our teachers have started to realize that, like, oh, the school year is going to be over soon. We still have so much we need to do before the exams come around, especially if we want to go over some of the older stuff again, so everyone is, has everything in their brains, ideally. So then they're like, oh, guess we have to start giving you homework now. We only have one teacher that gives us homework so far, and no one ever really does it. Myself included, okay? Because a lot of times the homework is very weird and not even necessary for what we're doing. So my motivation is not entirely there, not going to lie. I have to admit, I'm not a fan of this plant after all. I'm so sorry, I really wanted to like it. I have no idea where we could potentially put it otherwise. Probably not into this cabin. Very sad. I want to have it here, but yeah, it's... I almost said we could put it there, but then we have that problem again, so... probably not happening right now. I would like a picture there, but then you have to remember, if you sit there and you want to lean your head back, well, congrats, you have now impaled the back of your head. Like, should we not? We could of course also put one here, but maybe we could put bookshelves here, like 2 bookshelves, maybe also a coat rack. I want to do something with the kitchen, maybe a different floor for over here actually. I'm not entirely sure. Over there we have the smooth ones too. Like, just to change things a tiny bit. We are really wasting the durability of the chisel here, but that is honestly okay. Can we not get to those? Okay, well, wasn't important anyway, I guess. That's not quite what I meant to do. Just so everyone can look at the different variants the mod offers, of course. Yeah. I would never mess up. I think those are the ones, right? I don't know how to click today. And that is especially not what we meant to do, because I forgot about the and now it's in the basement. Great! And this is... Did I even show the basement in the episode 500? I don't think I did. I'm disappointed in myself. I literally just remembered this, but I think I just walked past it. I think I showed the farmhouse, but I don't think I showed the basement. Yeah. I'm so proud of building this so close before episode 500, just to not show it. Okay, this is where it goes. We remove that, and actually remove that. We also have to remove that, I guess. Then we can put those 2 into short planks. This is also a carpenter's block, so I have to... Okay. Aim at the right block. Table goes back. Nothing ever happened there. I mean, it looks a bit weird, but maybe you can add a little carpet there too. Let's actually do that instead of just talking about it. Oh god, am I really getting hiccups while I'm recording? Looks a bit weird. I would like a little welcome mat here, but I do not think, nope, we do not have that. I really have to look at the core mods. I feel like the picture, maybe after all, might be a lot nicer if we put it here. not quite, not quite. I mean, that also matches. I always, this gives me like kitchen vibes. It always has. I don't even remember right now what this is supposed to represent. I used to love looking at the actual Minecraft picture images when I was younger, but now I'm like old and don't remember what they used to look like. We could put another picture here, like a bigger one, or a bookshelf. Possibilities over possibilities. Kids, I think I'm actually going to take a little break here. We only are at half of the episode. I might do a lot of time-lapse stuff at the end of this. I don't know. There's a different chance. But I really want to look at the core mods and find something that really matches this. Because there's things I have in mind that I want to put to reality, but I can't. So I'll look into that. Maybe it's going to continue afterwards, or maybe I'm just going to grind a lot of stuff. We have to see. But either way, for now, thank you for watching. Stay hydrated. And yeah, I have no idea what's about to continue. So, goodbye for now, I think. Welcome back, kids. It is the next day. I didn't do any grinding. I spent yesterday looking for mods. And, I found one that might work. I installed it, and nothing showed up in-game. I tried another one that, I can just say, okay. I tried Mr. Crayfish Furniture mod. I have that in OR 1.20. Is it 1.20? I don't know, but yeah, I think 1.20 mod pack that I have with the boyfriend. I feel like it has a lot more little things there. Compared to the 1.7 version, you have a lot of furniture, but, well, it looks great, don't get me wrong, but we already have furniture from our different mods. I found a more medieval kind of mod, and mainly for decor, also available in newer versions, so I don't know how much that has in this version. But that didn't work. Sadly, I don't remember the name right now. I'm gonna try that one more time. Well, I don't know, later tonight or maybe tomorrow. I found another mod that I didn't test, but I think that is not entirely like the type of clutter that I'm looking for. I spent a lot of time yesterday looking for mods. I made a little Reddit post even, asking people if they know of any other ones. Unless I got any new replies, people were like, Bibliocraft! And I love Bibliocraft! You know, it has nice things, but we have Bibliocraft. So, our current options for our decor needs are either getting one of those, like, chisel and bits type of mods, where you can, you know, you have your full block, you know, and then you can take out every single pixel. I have tried that. In 1.12, I added that to the mod pack I was working on, and now I haven't worked on in like 2 months. It's too complicated for silly little me. So, other alternative. I mentioned before that I would like to learn Blender actually, you know? Finish that donut at some point, and this year I would like to be able to do basic things in Blender. The boyfriend wants to learn programming in Java. He has a book for that actually. I don't think he has done anything with it though. He is a C# coder at the moment. What if this would, the only problem with this method is it would take a lot of time. You might think, Minecraft, it's all just blocks, it's so easy, it's just pixels. I don't think pixel art is any easier than normal art or like 3D type of art. But what if I try to make my own decoration mod for this version, and obviously at some point for newer versions too. I just know that Minecraft changed a lot about like the code in I think 1.12 or so. But yeah, so right now I'll give it another try to get that little, because it looked really good, the decor mod that I found. Not entirely what I had in mind, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Or I'm gonna continue scouring the internet, find some sketchy site where it has like 10 downloads, and try that. And maybe, I don't know. I don't think I'm the type of person to really work with, you know, turning this grass block here into a green little pebble. I don't think I'm able to do that. So maybe I really have to learn Blender and make my own mod. Also, one thing that I remembered, I did not show our statistics in episode 500. Games Quit is always a little bit weird, that never properly updates. We're just gonna do this here, you know, obviously with all the mods that we have, it's a little bit tricky. These numbers are not exactly what they should be. But yeah. Items. We use these for the skeleton farm. Lots of sticks at least. And yeah, of course the mobs. We haven't killed that many Endermen, honestly, but we managed to make a lot of Waystone points for that compared to the amount we have. And yeah, still 0 deaths. This is a proof. And yeah, I just spent yesterday being like really trying to figure out how the heck I could find something that we could have some nice little clutter decor, because I'm a sucker for clutter. If you ever watched any of my Sims 4 Suite builds, you will notice I put clutter everywhere. I love clutter. Same thing as in real life. I have so many things lying around. I love the idea of a minimalistic lifestyle, but honestly, I'm a maximalist. I just can't. I think we're just gonna be ranting a little bit here right now. I wanted to keep building, but I do have to also leave at some point because I still have an appointment later today that I need to go to. But I also want to record a little bit and just mention the struggles. I love 1.7.10. I love how I'm always 1.7 dot point and then dot. I have my own way of saying this version. It's one of the most popular versions, I think. Since, you know, we still have the good stuff here. But the mods! You know, I absolutely adore the mods that you see for newer versions, especially when it comes to decor mods or like some cute pastel, adorable girly stuff. Like, yes, I'm a sucker for that. Okay, there's no point in denying it. And actually, fun fact, I appear to have a lot of male viewers actually. Like, it's kind of evened out the last time I checked. So maybe it's a good thing we're not gonna get completely girly here and have everything turn pink. Only occasionally, but we can't because these mods don't exist for this version and I wish we had them. Like, yeah, maybe I just have to learn how to Blender and then the boyfriend tries to put that in here. I don't know. Because sometimes boyfriend struggles with what to work on, since, you know, the thing is, if you're designing a game, you have to do a lot of things by yourself, unless you have a team, and that is incredibly overwhelming. Like, you know, everything. He could already spend his entire life just learning 3D modeling without ever getting anything done for the game. So a lot of times he's just kind of sitting there. Actually, a little bit similar to me, you know, as for our projects here. So many things we want to work on, but it's all a little bit complicated, so instead we just sit here and start another project. So if I then go like, hello boyfriend, put this thing into the block game, then maybe we can make that work. I don't know. I haven't really talked to him about that yet. Would have been funny if he snuck back into the room as I was talking about that, but he hasn't. He's still gone. I don't know where he went. He disappeared. Okay. Breathing. Fun fact, kids, I left school early today because I couldn't breathe, and neither could the boyfriend. Wanna know why? actually, if we were to do that instead. So, I'm not going into too deep details. I still have so much tea to spill from school, but you know, I'll do most of that. I think that's pretty nice. At least we have some space here. But, you know, there are certain people, like today, we're a class of 15 people, and this morning we were 5 people. And it's like, especially in the last weeks, I'm just like, where is everyone? Hello, exams are coming up. This is important. We're going over older topics again, so everyone is up to date and has everything in their brain, and no one is showing up. And if they are, they're not even focusing. And I'm just like, children, we're paying for this. We realize that we need a better education, and yet you're not actively focusing on it. What are you doing? But yeah, anyway, there were people that showed up later, as always. Like the last time certain people were on time, I think I can count those on one hand. But anyway, they showed up late. First of all, I don't want to be too mean, but like, they showed up at the beginning of the second class, and then they were like, oh, is the break already over, as they walked in there with their breakfast, and I'm just like, look at the time. And, but the thing is, this one person, I don't know if I mentioned this before in the Let's Play, but occasionally people would spray deodorant around in class, and like, for me personally, when I use my deodorant in the morning, I do a little piff on one side and another little piff on the other side. And then, you know, it's fine. And then I usually put on 2 sprays of perfume or body spray, like one usually on my neck and then one on whatever top I'm wearing, so you know. And even then, sometimes I feel like I smell way too much. Especially, I want to mention, between the deodorant and the body spray or perfume, there's usually a lot of time, because I put that on usually right before leaving. This person smelled like a perfume factory exploded next to them. I'm not talking about like, oh, they literally just put something on before they went in here. Like, this person walked close to me to get to their table, and I just... breathing ability was gone. And, yeah, 10-15 minutes, and I was nauseous, my head hurt, and I was just not feeling it. And the boyfriend is really sensitive to smells. He didn't notice it at first because he was really in the topic, which is good because we currently have like, I don't exactly remember the English name, but like triangle maths, like the size of the triangle and everything, like sentence of the Pyotr gas or something like that is probably also the English name. No, I think it's Python. I don't know. But anyway, I technically really need to focus on this. This is probably the hardest thing that I'll have to learn for the exams. Everything else, you know, history, physics, kind of annoying, but you know, you just have to read it a lot, but then it's in your brain. Versus with math, for me, I'm not a math person. And it's really hard. I never had it before in school, so I really want to be able to learn this and get it right, but I can't because I couldn't breathe and think, and everything just hurt. And then the boyfriend and I went out to the hallway for a few minutes to, like, you know, catch our breath. And you know, if you like, we rent a classroom in a public school. If you know, kids, schools, they don't tend to have the most amazing smell. The air is usually a little bit stuffy, and it's just like, it needs some good old Stoßlüften, you know? This hallway, it smelled so fresh and amazing. So we stayed there for a little bit, you know, caught our breaths again, drank some water, and then we were like, okay, maybe we'll leave after the second math class. We have German afterwards. Our teachers always like a hit or miss if it's gonna be good. So, or if you even understand what the heck the class is about anyway. So we were like, we still have stuff to do anyway after school, so maybe I could just leave, you know, suffer through math. And we opened the door through the classroom again, and I just wanted to run back out. Like, You know, sometimes when you go to like stores that sell a lot of perfume, like I think in Europe, definitely Douglas. Sephora also has some, I guess, but I've never actually been to a Sephora store, even though we had Sephora for Germany for a few years now. But I haven't been there. But either way, you know, when it really smells like perfume, because everyone's just trying out the samples, that would make it 10 times worse. So we packed our stuff, got our groceries, and now we're home, and then we have to leave later because I have an appointment. But yeah, that was my day. So, this is your reminder to, you know, if you're going to public spaces, maybe don't literally bathe in an entire bottle of perfume. People might appreciate it. I want to get a little gate for that. I always keep forgetting that. But that's something that I think we'll work on later today. And I think now I'm actually just gonna end this here. And, you know, like I said, mods are a problem. I want more decor. I'll give it a few more tries, probably for the rest of this month, I guess. And depending on how that goes, I'll just have to learn Blender, I guess. I mean, I want to learn it anyway, but still. Boyfriend is patting my shoulder, he doesn't know what he's up to. So I'm gonna tell the boyfriend about his potential future life as a coder for Java, and either way, kids, don't use too much perfume. I love you very much. Thank you for being here. Stay hydrated. Take your meds. Take your vitamins. Go outside. Breathe in some fresh air. And goodbye. Also, ich finde ja keine richtigen Deko-Mods, ne? Das weißt du ja, ne? Ich möchte ein bisschen mehr Clutter und so. Und ich finde ja nichts für diese Version. Also dachte ich mir so, ich will ja Blenden lernen. Was ist denn, wenn ich so ein bisschen die Deko an sich mache und du das dann so in Minecraft reincodest, dass es endlich mal eine gute Deko-Mod für einen 7.10 gibt? Oder muss ich mir auch noch Java beibringen?
Wenn du wirklich genug machst, dann kann
ich werde genug machen. Ich brauche Clutter. Ich muss das lernen.
Aber erst wenn du 2, 3 Sachen hast, fange ich an.
Ja, klar.
Wenn du 20, 30 Sachen hast, können wir es reinbringen.
Ja, that sounds good to me.